Soon he confesses that he is interested in you, and you tell him that the feeling is mutual. You go on more dates with him, and he starts giving you nicknames and calling you baby. You feel like you're the happiest girl alive, and the feeling is so strong between you guys. One day, he suddenly stops texting you first. When you guys talk now, it's only because you hit him up first. Things changed, and you don't understand what unexpectedly happened. He stops putting effort talking to you and doesn't show that he still wants to be with you. You become extremely clingy, and you don't want another girl in the picture. You can't help wondering what went wrong. You ask him if anything is wrong, and he tells you that everything is fine. Then you start thinking he's mad at you for something you did. But he assures you that you need to relax and everything's okay. He tells you that he's just been busy. So you wait for a while and nothing is changing. He's still busy all the time, and he doesn't even try to talk to you. Now every time you talk to him, it becomes an argument. And you get scared that you are being annoying by hitting him up first, so you stop talking to him. Months pass, and you don't talk to him at all. You never know what happened from his point of view. Because of him, every day and night you're hurt and upset. You don't know what went wrong in the relationship between you two. Your friends tell you to forget him and that he doesn't deserve someone like you, but you can't seem to listen to them. You're already too attached to him. You miss the old person he used to be, and you don't even know what he has changed into. And one day you see that he has a new girl in his life. He's calling her cute names and telling her everything he used to tell you. He calls her baby and tells her he thinks she's gorgeous. He tells her everything you've heard before. He seems completely fine without you, and now he has someone else to talk and text every day and night. You refuse to believe that he played you, but it's true. You're still hurt, and he has already moved on. You're still sad, and everything you do reminds you of him. You can't stop thinking about him, and you cry every night thinking about him. You still secretly hope that one day he will start talking to you again, and you guys will pick up where you last left off, but you also know that it will never, ever happen. You compare every guy you now meet with him. He's already forgotten about you, but you're still having a hard time letting EO. Sound familiar? This leads me to speak of my watchmate for 9 months, and taking him all in all, the most remarkable man I have ever seen, Tom Harris. An hour every night, while lying in port, Harris and myself had the deck to ourselves, and walking fore and aft, night after night for months, I learned his whole character and history, and more about foreign nations, the habits of different people, and especially the secrets of sailors' lives and hardships, and also of practical seamanship, in which he was abundantly capable of instructing me, than I could ever have learned elsewhere. But the most remarkable thing about him was the power of his mind. His memory was perfect, seeming to form a regular chain, reaching from his earliest childhood up to the tie was perfect, seeming time I knew him, without one link wanting. His power of calculation, too, was remarkable. I called myself myself pretty quick at figures, and had been through a course of mathematical studies, but working by my head, I was unable to keep within sight of this man, who had never been beyond his arithmetic, so rapid was his calculation. He carried in his heed not only a logbook of the whole voyage, in which everything was complete and accurate, and from which no one ever thought of appealing, but also registry of all the cargo, knowing precisely where each thing was, and how many hides we took in at every part. Accurate one night, he made a rough calculation of the number of hides that could be stowed in the lower hold, between the fore and main masts, taking the depth of hold and breadth of beam, for he always knew the dimension of every part of the ship, before he had been a month on board, and the average area and thickness of a hide. He came surprisingly near the number, as it afterwards turned out. The mate frequently came to him to know the capacity of different parts of the vessel, so he could tell the sailmaker very nearly the amount of canvas he would want for each sail in the ship. For he knew the hoist of every very mast, and spread of every sail, on the head and foot, in feet and inches. When we were at sea, he kept a running account, in his head, of the ship's way, the number of knots and the courses. And if the courses did not vary much during the 24 hours, by taking the whole progress and allowing so many eighths southing or northing to so many easting or westing,